It began with a family that, from the outside, looked perfectly ordinary: quiet home, polite smiles, and a reputation for staying out of trouble. But behind closed doors, tensions had been building for years. Money, property, and the promise of a large inheritance had slowly turned affection into bitterness, and loyalty into greed. In the heart of the family stood one person who felt overlooked, forgotten, and pushed aside. Every discussion about the future, about who would receive what, seemed to cut deeper each time. What started as frustration grew into resentment, and eventually into something far darker. Late one evening, while the rest of the family carried on with their routine, a plan quietly took shape. Not an impulsive decision, but a calculated belief that removing one person could mean gaining everything. A chilling thought, born from jealousy and fueled by desperation. The moment of the crime came without warning. A quiet room, a familiar face, and a single action that would change the course of every life connected to that home. There were no screams, no broken objects, no signs of a struggle, just an eerie stillness spreading through the house like a cold shadow. When the body was discovered, confusion turned into panic. How could something like this happen here? Why was the scene so calm, so controlled? Investigators quickly noticed small details that didn't fit: a misplaced item, a timeline that felt too neat, a reaction that seemed rehearsed rather than shocked. As the truth began to surface, whispers of inheritance, jealousy, and hidden motives filled the investigation room. What looked like a tragic sudden death soon transformed into a suspected killing driven by greed. Every piece of evidence pointed to a plan carefully constructed long before that night. And when the final revelation came, it shattered what remained of the family's trust. The idea that someone could destroy their own blood for money left a stain that time could never wash away. In the end, the inheritance that sparked the crime became useless, tainted forever by the act committed to obtain it. The killer gained nothing. Instead, they lost everything: family, freedom, and their place in the world. The story stands as a stark reminder that greed doesn't just corrupt, it consumes. And when money becomes more valuable than human life, the outcome is always tragedy.